All right, guys, it sounds like the salmon patties are ready. So Suzanne is taking those out of the oven. And so what we're gonna do now is you guys will get a look of what that looks like.
That.
See, pretty simple. You can see my fingers in there.
Well, you can see all the dill
that?
and the red onion, and it looks pretty.
Looks really good. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on the mint pesto sauce, which goes on top of this. And this just so happens to be one of my favorite things because I love fish. And there are always so many different toppings that you can put on it, and this is a healthier alternative. So, regular than the ordinary regular mint pesto, what changes have you made to this particular one?
Well, your traditional pesto is a basil pesto, and you use a lot of fresh basil and a lot of garlic and a lot of olive oil and a lot of cheese. And then at the end, you mix in a lot of butter. So you can imagine it tastes fantastic, but that's not something you can eat every day. So I've created a different version using an assortment of different herbs and different nuts. And I've reduced the oil tremendously, and there's no cheese.
Great.
And you won't miss it because the mint adds a really fun flavor to the finished product. So super easy. We can do this either in a processor, we can do it in a blender, and you can even do it with a mortar and pestle if you have one of those. A little more labor intensive. This is really the easiest. So first what we're going to do is we're going to put in 2 cups of fresh basil leaves. And with that we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of fresh mint. And here I have a 1/4 cup of sliced almonds. Traditionally, it would be walnuts or pinoli, but since they have a higher fat content, I'm going with the almonds.
Right.
We are going to put in 3 tablespoons of olive oil, which is greatly reduced from your traditional pesto. So it's just enough to give it some liquid so it moves around in the processor. So that's 1.
So again, you have to remember the type of meat that you're dealing with. Salmon is already high in fat, so it already has a lot of natural oil and so forth in there to kind of help out. So you don't need to overdo it with this particular sauce, and it's gonna turn out just fine.
Exactly. Okay, now for a little brightness, we're going to do another zest, and this one is on lemon, which will give a nice bright flavor. And again, you can do as much or as little as you like. I like a lot of lemon, so
I like a lot of lemon.
I tend to use most of the lemon, but you don't have to. And then we're going to add a little of the juice too, just to really make sure that that flavor is in there. Oh, I already made. I'm so organized. That's 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. Don't use the bottled stuff in the store; it's awful. Okay, and then all we need is a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt there, Dee, and a nice sized garlic clove that you don't even have to cut. You just smash it to get the skin off. Teaspoon, that's a tablespoon.
You said a 1/4, so I filled it up a 1/4 of the way.
Trying to kill your clients, a 1/4 teaspoon.
I'm not, can you tell I'm not in the kitchen? I don't do this kitchen.
It's a good thing I'm watching you.
This is why I deal with her.
Okay.
And I sprinkle.
There you go. Yeah, you have a nice touch.
Splash.
All right, then we're just gonna whoosh it up. I'll just scrape down the sides to make sure everything is incorporated. That's pretty good, yeah?
That's good.
Oh, smells good. Take a smell.
Yeah.
Nice, huh? Smell the lemon and the almonds.
You guys want to smell?
Mint.
No? Okay.
Not smell-o-vision. Okay, let's get these on a plate and see how this looks. So again, this can be done as a snack. You can eat it cold, you can eat it fresh, warm out of the oven. You can make bigger ones and have them for a lunch on top of a bed of greens or as your entree at dinner. Let's see, let's put some of this mint on here. Color. And these pestos, whatever kind you make, they're terrific. You can swirl them into soups, you can put them into whole grains, you can put them on your egg whites, you can put them on chicken or steak, and you can use them as a salad, a sandwich spread. So they have a lot of uses and a lot of different flavors, but that's just one, and I hope you try it.
That's great, guys. So again, you could take that that mint pesto and you can make a batch of it, store it in your refrigerator, and just make it readily available. Same thing with the salmon cakes. Just store these, make a batch to kind of last a week, and that way you don't run into issues. It's something easy on the go, takes you 10 minutes or less,
Yep.
and there you have it. All right. thank you. I hope you guys have learned something, and I hope you guys try this and taste this. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.
You try it and taste it.